Hey guys, Carnage back here again, and today I am back with another haul video, uh, but before I do, I just want to apologize because I've just been kind of going through a few things the past couple weeks, so I do apologize for all of that, but I am back with a couple weeks worth of books, slash, a couple other miscellaneous random things that I've picked up. So, without any further ado, uh, I'm going to start off with the comics because, most people are here for my comic, or for the comics, I should say. Uh, I'm going to start off with the one miscellaneous book that I picked up from a comic shop. This is issue number 100 of The Walking Dead, and this is actually the Barnes & Noble exclusive variant. I looked it up on Key Collector. This goes between, $6 to $20 because it's, the Barnes and Noble variant. Pretty cool cover. This is actually the issue. I think this is the first appearance of Negan, and this is also the death of my personal favorite character in the entirety of The Walking Dead, Glenn. Yep, actually looked through the book and I did see the panel, and let me just say, it hurts every time. But very happy I found that because I've actually been trying to find this book for a while, and I haven't really seen, it for less than like 40. So finding it for $6, not too bad. Up next, I have Titans issue number 17. Really digging this Teen Titans, or not Teen Titans, this Titan series. Definitely a very good series, and I do recommend you guys check it out. They just I think they just started a new arc within. It was either this issue or the previous issue. So I do recommend you guys check it out because it is a very good series. Up next is truthfully one of my favorite series that I'm reading. It's only been, 2 issues, but I mean, just from this issue and issue number 1, I'm really enjoying it. That is Iron Man. Not so sure what's going to happen next, and I'm not going to really talk about it too much, but very fun story. Really do recommend you guys check it out. And then up next, we have The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 62. Basically, the 8 deaths of Spider-Man. Nothing super exciting. It's alright. Like, it's Spider-Man. You know, like, it's definitely not the greatest series, but they did just get a new writer for. I think this is the second issue from the new writer, Kelly. So, hopefully, Kelly does a decent job because we all know Wells was kind of not doing fantastic with it. And then, very good final issue for Venom War. Really did enjoy this one. This is Venom War issue number 5. Really do love this cover too with the whole gold Venom. Very beautiful looking cover. Really, really happy about it. Also, the entirety of the Venom War story, like, plus the couple side stories I read, the Deadpool one slash the Wolverine one, I still haven't read past issue number 1 yet. I do have issue 2 and 3, but both of those were pretty good. I really did enjoy the Deadpool one because apparently there's still a poison left, and for those of you who do not know what a poison is basically kind of like a hive mind that infects a symbiote. That's the best way I can really describe it. It kind of makes them like more lethal. Like there was a whole thing that happened about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I think it was called Venomized, and then it was basically the Venomverse versus, the poisons. I think that's what I'm thinking of, but I might be mistaken. Up next is Ultimate Black Panther issue number 10. Let me just say, really digging this series. One of the best ones I've seen in a while. And I know I do have Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 11, but I did already read / put it away. So I do apologize for that. That's the one book that I can say I kind of forgot came out within the past couple weeks. And then up next is Uncanny X-Men number 6. I am kind of behind on this, mostly because I missed, I want to say, issue number 3, and I just have neglected to pick it up, and, I'll get to it eventually. And then really digging this Daredevil series. It's only up to 15 issues so far. This is the last issue that came out. And I didn't read the one previous, but I did the other day just catch up on it. And let me just say, I recommend, if you guys are curious about reading Daredevil, I do recommend reading this, because this series is actually one of the best ones I've read in a while. And it's done by the guy who's also doing the Miles Morales series. And I will admit, I did kind of quit on the Miles series just because, personally for me, it was just kind of getting, a little repetitive. I'll probably get back to it again at some point, but as of now, I just did not really feel like continuing on. And then this is one of my personal favorite series going on at the moment. I know they did just change the writer, and I have not read the previous issue or the annual, but this is Green Arrow number 18. I really do love this cover too, by the way. Just, his head in the background, and then, the smoke. It's a really cool cover. I really do like it. And I also really do recommend you guys check it out. I know before they changed the writer, the original writer was Williamson, and Williamson, let me just say, he's done a phenomenal job on the Superman series. I'm also behind on that one, because I forgot to pick up the last few issues, but that's just mostly because, I can only, store so much where I'm currently living, but, yeah. And then next up, one of my personal favorite series going on, Spider-Boy number 13 by Dan Slott. Let me just say, this series is one of the best ones that's come out, Spider-Person-wise, in a while, in my opinion. Nothing against, the Spectacular Spider-Man, where Miles and Peter are both teamed up. Spider-Gwen, I know I started reading that one, it was good, and then I just kind of stopped. And Ultimate Spider-Man, that's just God tier in general. But yeah, Spider-Boy is definitely a very good one, and very excited to see what happens in this issue, just because I really enjoyed what happened in the last one. Coming down to the last 2 comics. This one I've been kind of excited about. This is the Incredible Hulk issue number 800, but, it's a Legacy 800, and it's only issue 19. But let me just say, I've been really enjoying this series quite a bit. Really do it's kind of like a, best way I can describe it, this is kind of like the Immortal Hulk, except a little more hardcore, in a sense, because it's showing even more gruesome stuff, and also with the artwork, it just makes it look even more gnarly. I don't remember who the previous artist was on the Immortal Hulk, but let me just say, this Hulk series is definitely, personally, one of my favorites going on at the moment. Said that a little quickly. Sorry about that. But yeah, very excited to catch up on this, just because this one also does have quite a bit of other things in it too, because it's the big 800 milestone. And then I've been really excited for this one since I first saw the cover of it in one of those preview books. This is West Coast Avengers issue number 1 by Dugan, who also did the previous Iron Man series, which I really enjoyed that Iron Man series, the whole him marrying Emma Frost thing. I thought that was pretty cool. And this first issue was actually pretty good. We actually do get to see Ultron actually be a hero, and I thought that was kind of interesting, just because, Ultron's been a villain since his conception in the 1960s, man. And, actually seeing him, be the good guy, kind of a little scary. And there is a kind of big plot twist in this that I'm not going to spoil, but let me just say, I expected it, but I did not expect it. And also, this is just a beautiful looking cover. So, I do recommend you guys check out that series. And I will say, I did try getting Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 2, but they accidentally sent me issue number 1, but they told me they would be sending issue number 2 in my next, order, which was pretty cool of them. That's why I really do enjoy StarfighterComics.com. And they actually, as of today, which is December 3rd, 2024, they just recently got a collection in that had issue number 19 of The Amazing Spider-Man, a handful of other Spider-Man books that I can't remember off the top of my head, the very iconic Neil Adams cover of Superman breaking chains, and then the biggest book out of the lot, Giant-Sized X-Men number 1, which introduces Colossus, Storm, Warbird, I think his name was, but basically, the main team of X-Men from, the 90s. Nightcrawler's first appearance, I believe, is in there, too, along with a couple others, and I think it's, the third appearance of Wolverine, maybe second, if not, it's very early appearance of Wolverine, though, which, very cool. So, go check them out in person, or, order from them online, because very cool guys, really do appreciate them. Alright, now I'm going to go on to kind of the miscellaneous stuff that I picked up yesterday, which I was kind of, I didn't have a lot going on yesterday, so I decided to, stop by a Goodwill, and I did find a couple movies that I thought were pretty cool. The first one is Shaun of the Dead. I've only seen this movie once, and I thought it was pretty good, so thought I'd, pick it up. And then Zombieland, which I'm kind of surprised I've never, really had this DVD. I know I have issue number 2, or not issue number 2, number 2, but apparently I didn't have number 1, which kind of surprised me. And I didn't even realize that, but it said Superbad meets Shaun of the Dead. And, the other movie I just picked up was Shaun of the Dead. And then the last one I picked up, which was only $1, and it's a VHS tape, so, I can't really watch it, but it's X-Men on VHS. And I thought that was just kind of cool. Just because I've never seen, the VHS, version of the X-Men ever. Anytime I've ever been to a Goodwill. So, thought that was pretty cool. And now going on to the Marvel Legends I actually picked up. I found I always get his name goofed up. I think it's Damon Hellstrom. Either way, it's Son of Satan. That's what I know his moniker is. But pretty cool figure. I've really enjoyed posing him around. Kind of weird that, he doesn't have a shirt on at all in any of his comic appearances. But, pretty cool. Very happy to have him. He's actually the one that's starting the, what's his name? Blackheart Build-A-Figure. And then the next one I found loose, actually, and it wasn't fully complete. It was missing one of the thwipping hands, but I found I'm pretty sure this is the Space Venom Wave Miles Morales. And I got this for $20, which I definitely thought was a phenomenal deal. Just because, most of the time I see this guy, he's going for, bare minimum, 40 to 50. And that's just when I see him. And these two I actually just picked up a couple hours ago I'll start off with this one. I went to Target, found the Beyonder. I've actually been kind of excited to get the Beyonder just because, I think this is the first time we've ever had a Beyonder action figure, which I'm kind of excited about just because, so far he's pretty good articulation. Only thing I'm not super happy about is, just how poofy his armbands are. And then the last one I picked up, which I'm actually really enjoying so far, this is the, what's his name? Paviter, gosh. I hate, it's Spider-Man India, but I really just prefer calling him by his name, and I keep forgetting how to pronounce his name. Okay, Praviter Prabhakar. I'm assuming just because that's just what I'm trying to read it on the box. And so far, I'm actually really digging him. He came with a couple pair of alternate hands, plus an alternate head, which I didn't really like the unmasked version. I really do like the masked version quite a bit more. I do apologize for the, you know, bad quality. My camera lens is probably a little dirty on my phone, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, that's basically everything I've picked up the past couple weeks. So I hope you guys do enjoy my video, and again, I do apologize for, you know, kind of just not posting for the past couple weeks, but I've been just kind of a little stressed and, you know, just kind of a little overwhelmed at the moment with things, so I do apologize for that. But I'll be trying to at least get back on a somewhat normal schedule next week, maybe, but I know my job wants me to, like every other week, start working 6 days, so I probably won't be able to do a ton streaming wise Monday/Tuesday, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, that's basically everything I have for you guys today, so thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Love you all. Peace.